And welcome back to the Leamy channel, everyone. We're back, and today we are going back to Elder Scrolls Online, and basically I'm going to be showing you, or talking about basic Elder Scrolls and a little bit of leveling. Now I'm doing another voiceover for this, and it's a little bit difficult to kind of do the voiceover and kind of get everything together, but I'll try my best. I don't know what happened there. So basically, I'm explaining what leveling's like in this game and how you kind of do it. So basically, leveling in this game is a bit different because if you don't have certain attachments or mods, it can be quite difficult to level up because you can only hold one quest at once. I've got an attachment on which allows me to kind of basically hold as many quests I like. Now I'm just looting some stuff. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do. So before anything, right, you first want to do is you want to pick your class and your race. You want to figure out a build and figure out a class and your type of class you want to be. There's no point in going into this thinking, well, I'll just be anything, but you want to pick out something you want to be. Now, once you've figured out what you want to be, then it's quite simple. It's just getting in there and leveling up. Now, there's a few different ways. Later on I'll be showing you a little bit more. This is only me leveling from like 1 to 4, but it's probably not going to be that long, this video, because I'm finding it hard to kind of fill in the information. You can level up a few times quite easily by just well, look at what I'm doing now. Basically trying to just multi-quest is the best thing to do. Now, I'd say one of the mods I'll link in the description. You can get off the Nexus, or you can get off anywhere really you can find it. It's a multi-quest tracker mod. It's probably the most useful. I'll try and link all the mods I've got right in the description for this. Now, I'm going to be cutting this up, so you just see me beat that guy. Now I'm cutting up to me looting a little bit more. I'd say when you're at the start of this game, I'd say pick a class that you want to be, like I said. I'm going to be a DPS, which is going to be using a bow and dual wielding swords or mace, whatever. Dual wielding weapons, basically. So I'm trying to figure out what layout. So I'm trying to look for an iron sword. I found a two-handed mace. I'm still using a two-handed sword, which is a bit annoying, but I can't really do anything about that. So basically, just looking for the right kind of class and quest kind of guy you want to be is the best thing to do. Now, I'm not the biggest know-all about Elder Scrolls. There's probably way better channels out there, but I like to try and do something a little bit new and explain to people. Now, once you hit level 10, you can start to do dungeons, and I will explain that a little bit more later on. But I feel like dungeons in this game are a bit iffy because they're not like 100%. Oh, I'll search for a dungeon and get one straight away. I feel like dungeons are quite slow and quite like intensive to look for. So a dungeon finding is not the best. It's far from it probably. I could think of a bunch of new different types that were a lot better than dungeon finding, and yeah, But we'll talk a little bit more about that once I get to level 10 and I do my first dungeon, which will be Fungal Grotto, no doubt. Once I get that first dungeon, you will realise once you get the dungeons you want and you level, you realise the difference between leveling and dungeons and questing is quite different, and you'll feel like you just want to go and do dungeons. But like I said, I'll talk about that a little bit more. Now, this quest tracker I've got will track as many quests you like at once. You just press T, circle through them to keep your main one, the one you want to kind of track, and you have the other ones just there, so you know where you can like change really fast, and you know what ones you're going to go for. It's probably the most essential mod I've actually seen, but it's definitely up there. It's really good. Now, I'm at kind of the area where you're at that bit where you want to kind of figure out the game, I guess. People are like, what the fuck are you talking about? This game isn't really complicated. I wish it was more popular in the MMO community, but it's really not. It's probably mid-range. There's easily way better games out there, more people playing like WoW and obviously in other types of MMOs, but I feel like this game does deserve a little bit of a freeway, kind of something it really needs. Now, what else do we want to talk about? We want to talk about the story. It's pretty mediocre. The main story is pretty slow. It's pretty boring. It's not too long. You'll unlock a mission every 5 levels, 10 levels. I can't remember what it's. 5 levels. Every 5 levels you unlock a new quest line. You don't unlock the main quest until level 10, and then have 5 levels after that. Every 5 levels, I think, after that. I could be every 10, but I think it's every 5. You will do quests, main story quests that you can do and level up with. But honestly, they're pretty boring and I wouldn't actually do them. This video's not going to be long. I just want to explain to people some of the things. You have to get the quest you want to be. You want to be DPS, you want to be a healer, you want to be a tank, you want to be, that's really all the 3 roles you really need in this game. There's no buffers, there's no like people that can buff. You want to figure out the characteristics of the game as well. Maybe just go in there and play a character and just mess about before you even do anything. But it's a game that you want to kind of get more involved with. I know I talked a lot about it in the introduction for this ESO, but I kind of want to just talk a little bit more about the leveling. Questing can be tedious and a lot of people do, so I'd say later on when I show you a bit of dungeons and that, I can show you what it really is like leveling. Then I just was trying to figure out how I'm going to record and do voiceovers at the same time, because I do need to edit it, and editing it without voiceover is weird. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to do this. Right, so I'm going to end it here because I don't want this going on for too long. If you notice the video, leave a comment, like. I'll be putting out way more videos, some more Space Engineers, some more ESO. I'm going to be sticking with them two now. I will play other games later on, but we're going to stick with them two and just see how it goes from there on. And like I said, if you enjoy this and you feel like you want to help me out, and subscribe, like, it'd be appreciated. I really do. And thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.